Donya does not get any better. It's the city. It's forsaken, I'm certain now. The greed is never ending, and the private investors and their big company machines are taken over in rapid pace. Day and day gone, rent keeps rising, and the smokestack fumes are covering every person and dog in its foggy blues. Complex X is standing still. She's hurting from the inside. They've torn her apart with negligence and wrangle. They're everywhere now, Donya. They curse the folk with broken promises. They buy all and price up the lot. They feed from our desperation. It takes 6 months up front. They do, and they return next to nothing. The neighbours have changed. I don't see them in the yard. They have stopped going out. They might come for ours next, I fear it. My name they started calling for. Screams from the down below. But you and I have always been beyond the goodness. Local landlords go missing. The soil's musing on the rememberings of yesteryear, and the crops are rotten. The sea is rising at Harbour Dock. Jutland is burning. She sits alone and weeps under a duvet of man-spread pollution, and the epidemic of dead sharks is still on the rise. Big guys left and tossed on every street corner. Donya, it is bad. I have seen 7 or 8 hells, and they all happened right in front of us. The misery I have watched. What motion traveled through the air, what they dragged in with them. I heard the talking, the whispering from the walls. A damp is spreading its way wall to wall and neighbour to neighbour. These are sick men. Something is happening. They're ordering the folk to stay inside, but it lives in the air, in the houses that they own. And it's spreading fast, Donya. Very much is. Got something. Think you're gonna like it. It's darling good, Donya. And a true bargain too. It's binoculars, Donya. And they can magnify like motherfucker. For example, the fine lady complex standing tall in the wild, wild wind. Still and proud. But I can see more than just a building. Everyone's home is under watch. Their lives. I can see inside each one of the windows. I spy with my little eye. I spy with my little eye.
Now, Khalaj, he's fascinated. The blood of my teeth produces potato here. Soon on the diamond moon, the mouse, dann forgot. Diamond moon, Dr. Christina.
Oh Lord. All right, hurry. Over there. When did these issues start, if you remember?
I will die in here, will I?
No, sweetie. You're not gonna die in here, I promise that.
But he said that I am supposed to die in here, that today my world must end.
Who said that? Does it speak to you, sweetie?
Only whispers.
It bothers you?
He says I'm going to die.
Pull it, Laura. Pull at it.
Okay.
Is that Swedish? Yeah. Do you speak Swedish? Not exactly. Can you try speaking Swedish? I guess. Just make it shut up. Undskyld. Vad är ditt namn? Var hittar du? Svenska? Svenska är det svenska som du pratar? Pardon mig. Take it out the back. Poor child. Dealing with the devil in the intern and the flesh ward. You know, we always see the neighbours in the same font, winking or waving. We never go to the same places. I like to suddenly see their lives, the decorations, what might interest them, what is tickling the fancy. I spy with my little eye. I spy with my little eye. I spy with my little eye.
In her
So I started seeing this woman recently. I think we're very compatible. She's very beautiful, very smart, and we get along so well. We like to do a lot of the same things, and I was just amazed about how much we have in common. Well, you know that feeling? You know the feeling when you feel it inside, something is just right? Well, I know this is the right thing, and I know this is right. Because this is the feeling. There she goes, walking down the highest hill in Jutland. On this day, 16 o'clock, something in the air is smelling funky. In the weed grass, near the bog, something has washed ashore. First glance it might seem like any old regular catfish, but it's a shark. A real life shark. Look, a shark. You have to see it. I cannot believe it. She cannot believe what she's seeing with her own eyes. Is that a shark? Who placed it here? They placed it for me. They put it here for me. I've always wanted one. Oh, it's soft and it's slippery. It has the cutest teeth that I have ever seen. I love the shark. I have an idea. I know how to keep the shark. I know how to take it home. I've always been prepared for this. I've heard of it happening on the news, but I never in my little life would have ever thought that I'd be the lucky one to find a shark. She's dragging it. Oh Lord, she's dragging it. I spy with my little eye. I spy with my little eye. Well, tell me, because I've been wondering for so many weeks. I think so long that I can't even count it on my fingers anymore. But you know the news. The news, they're always talking about dead sharks. Dead sharks, always sharks. So it's dead sharks found in the forest, found in the street alleys and the regular path. Sharks buried in snow and concrete, or shark meat found in the mincemeat in the supermarket. I was just wondering where all of these people find and suffocate these big sharks. Killer sharks, great whites, pork beagles, and the spiny dogfish. I spy, I spy, I spy, I spy, I spy with my little eye. The little red hens are begging to get out. They've been locked in a cage their entire lives. She's dragging that shark around like a trophy. What she sees in it goes beyond me. She takes it everywhere for all the town to see. See how lucky she got. They're gonna write about me in the papers. They're all gonna talk about this shark I found. I found it, so I get to keep it. The papers never wrote about this shark. There are bigger ones out there, and it happens too often. In the very beginning, these things were big headliners. Oh, this woman found a shark. Another shark. A shark in a forest. A shark on the bike lane. Hit and run shark. Another shark buried in a shallow grave. Or tossed like it's garbage. I spy with my little eye.
Hun siger faktisk noget til dag. Ja, rigtig. Hun siger, at du fandt mig til 50 tror jeg, der finder en syd i Jylland. Men hun der bare stod der med mig og snakker nu.
It is another big day for one small town. A strange incident occurred again early in the morning hours near Grenaa. Local lesbians Lisabeth, Ruben and Mona Madsen found a shark hanged at the harbor dock. Sources have called the couple tried everything to save the shark, but will not speak publicly on the case. This is not the first time it had happened, and I am frightened to believe it will not be the last. Folk around the area have led us to believe that the shark was caught in Kattegat, but not one person has a clear, detailed answer, nor will anyone come forward. It will for now be investigated as a motivated murder. I haven't heard from my landlord. The man is local. Blindly tried to get in contact many times the past months. So we've issues. Issues with the sink, the noise, shared laundry room in the basement. Another tenant keeps stealing from our laundry. Usually just one out of each sock pairing. Our landlord has green eyes, and he doesn't respond to calls anymore. We live together. She's always out searching for a better place. Look at this house. It has a swimming pool and a beautiful overgrown grey garden. This house could be a home, she said. The potential is raging, and we won't ever have to pay another godforsaken filthy landlord again. Throw our money in his filthy swollen grabbers. This home isn't fit for living, both cried. There's toxic mold growing on every single surface, and I think somebody already claimed it. Somebody has already broken in, lost it here and thrown the wrappers in the yard. Trashed the place. Next thing they'll burn it to the ground or enforce cult charity. The house is uncared for, blue and neglected, and its owner is a dead man. But soon they'll come here too, take it from town and scout the place. Claim to save it, promise renovations and one new beginning, but it will stay to rot like all the rest. I spy with my little eye.
De kan ikke enes. Det ældste er Mora. Ej, hun vil hende her. De to søstre skal dele deres værelse.
I told you she was not to be trusted because she's always making them things up again. Making things up? I thought she was an honest girl. No, she told me that she's a virgin, and I know that that's not to be trusted, you know. All virgins, they're always lying. Lying for what? Opinionates to get purity points. Purity points. Yes, purity points, they think they're better. Oh, you made that up. Surely didn't make anything up. I'm not like her, I tell the truth. You're so full of yourself. Then why have I never met one honest virgin? Because you choose not to believe them. Why would I? They act like they're all beyond me and stuff. As if they're all good with the Lord. You'll have a problem with anyone. Last week it was the guy who did the things. And I know he did the things. You couldn't even name any of the things. But you saw his face, and he surely looked guilty. He just looked scared. Yes, guilty. He had that look in his eye, and you just know he did it. It could be any man. Yes, but something in his face just seemed wrong. Julia, you are the most judgmental person that I know of. Yes, good, I like to have my opinions. But you just see in the wrongs in everyone and you get carried away. Not true? But has a virgin ever done anything to you personally? Yes, acting holy like they were Jesus Christ reincarnated for waiting till marriage. Really? Yes, I am very sure of it. It was in her eyes, it was in her look. So she didn't even say a thing? I think she said too much just with the look in her eye. You are unbelievable. I am an honest person, and I'm good at reading people. I see all. It is a gift. I am afraid you're just jealous of me. It's sad. Donya and I talked about getting a house together. A little dream home. Somewhere far away where we can just build a wonderful little life. Single father and his horde of blonde children. They want to move so badly. They already packed up all their belongings in case an offer of a better place might shine upon them. Now they rent a rotten room. Pipes are leaking. The drains are clogged, and it's just a matter of time before it spreads to the little children and the sofa and the block. They cry, Donya. They cry, wishing for the world and their broken-hearted daddy to comfort them. They scrub and sponge and mop in all of the right cracks, but the germs keep spreading. The walls are dripping. Grabs of pain crippling in another man's bedbox or nibbling. You breathe it in once, and it will follow you wherever you go. Hello? Hormones? It is complex U on 4th floor. It's the one with the elk mural. I feel we're dealing with a wet wall. I spy with my little eye. I spy with my little eye.
Muster.
want a bathroom, preferably in bright tile. We want a front porch and great soil. We must have great soil so we can do gardening. We can grow vegetables and other great stuff.
They said the house was the birth of the spora plagen. It happened slowly. Someone claimed the loot in its state of empty, and the residents blamed the owners, and the owners refused it. They moan and dine while alternating between the doors to blame, switching on who to point their bloated grubs at. The alarm pounds. Every day it grows. Some are circulating and waiting, praying for rent drop or doomsday. They foresee their fate. The Jutland shark attack will be the end one day.
Jeg tænkte på, om du måske kunne komme og fjerne den svamp, som du har plantet på min væg. Du gjorde intet for at hjælpe. Gjorde du vel? Det mener du ikke?
Man må ikke male på mine vægge. Man må ikke pille ved mine stik. Man må ikke tjuske egne skader. Og man må ikke luske rundt. Man må aldrig holde en enkelt kat. Og man må ikke have to. Ingen køder, ingen krybdyr og ingen ubehagelige overraskelser. Du hæfter til nøglen og returnerer. Varme til min smudsige grabbe. Ingen røgning, ingen damp, ingen lunebade med de lukkede lurer. Ingen råb, ingen skrin, ingen fløjten. Ingen rom, sløften eller klik med halsen. Ingen automekaniske maskiner må tilsluttes indendør. Og jeg tolererer ikke et overtør helvede. Ikke bag mine vægge. Ikke i min ejendom.
There's something about the building and what surrounds it. What lies beneath it and what goes on inside of it. Everything just always comes back to the building. Maybe it's the memories, so maybe it's everything still so unknown. With my little eye. Donya er det dig. Donya svammer nu tør op sig noget. Hvad laver du? Ole Pelle. Donya. Happy. Very good.
This. Left the window open. He came in. Here, birdie. Here, little bird with wings. It's just birds. Crumbs for the birds. Just birds.
You won't believe it. I found out about the building. Found out the truth about the building. And I found out what happened in the building, who lives in the building. I've seen everything of that building. I've seen too much of the building. The building, the building, the building.
I spy with my little eye
Lisabeth.
You used to always talk to me. We talk so much to each other. But it's like you ignore me now. You don't return my callings or sing my songs. You don't say too much ever anymore. No word yet, it's your presence. It's never quiet. It cannot reach us here. The disease. There's no water festering our walls. We don't deal with sinus trouble or the ringing of the bells. I air out trouble. And you don't leave your damp clothes hanging. When Rekki Grete found a dog abandoned at the tombstone cross, she thought it might be a message from someone dearly missed above, someone that left before time, not 1 minute to resolve the past. The more she tried to befriend the dog, the more it despised her. taunting her for the incident and reminding her of all of the evil in the world. She let herself go, knowing this might be what she deserved. I spy with my little eye and I wonder, is this saving dinner? What the fuck is this man's secret? Booster convincing himself that he's guilty of turning everyone in the complex blind, a projected blindness, screeching the blues and howling at the men in the seats, regarding the complex and the fate of it. The male investors on the radio show said let it rot and let the people rot with it. Let the building fall to pieces, we'll build something greater, something modern in bricks fewer can afford. We'll make ticky-tacky townhouses, bite the ones that feed us. A truck crashed and the pigs flew out so viciously. They never even made it to the slaughterhouse, just died on the highway leading there, scattered in the ditches and piled on top of each other. This has haunted Halfdan for years, gotten to his brain as the old sausage mania. It follows him, and he follows it, meat all over, guilty for the pork, and his little wife obeys, for he knows how to turn any word against her, how to manipulate the truth. He cries for the intestine. The pigs all fall, but Halfdan cannot help it. He must have the meat to cope with the things he saw. He must, that's how he'll word it. While Halfdan's got the pork sausage blues, Emil next door is into the egg. This is his own little lady that he created. Can't fight back and can't judge him for the things that he's guilty of. He saw everyone for what he could turn them into. No one was interested in him after finding out what he had done. A play-pretend artist with a fetish for minors and his own cock. His art was copy-pasted, but it made him sound less dull when explaining his life and his interest to the young girls that he fancied.
We really loved each other. That's the truth. Thinking of getting a car. We thought it'd be good to get away sometimes. Together, of course. Donya loves cars. She loves all the cars. She loves the old cars. And new cars. Silver cars. Blue cars. Red cars. Oh, she loves cars. I spy with my little eye. take it anymore. Just one more. Please. Midgetland, 1973. It was a shark that killed her. Shark attack in her own home, in her holy garden on laundry day. It was a shark that killed her, gasping and suffocating, near death and dire. It was a shark that killed her, confronted by a shark, dumped by a shark. They knew it was a shark, for they say that one was found days later next to a mold, lungsick and linen-wrapped corpus. It was a shark that did it. And that's when the small talk started. The whispers spread. And never got quiet again. Donya and I always have a great time. We love each other's company. Well, because we like to do the same things. We like to do all the same things. Because we're very alike. We're very compatible. Donya and I, yeah. We get along so well. Me and Donya. We like each other's company. I spy with my little
Jeg synes, han er så klam. Han gør det så og han er også ond. Så jeg er så træt af ham. Pisse, han er så klam. What?
Donya showed me her hometown, where the old people lived and the paths they walked each day. She even said, Marlene, can you believe it? There used to be so much life in this town. There used to be dancers and children playing. Now I'm just left wondering, where did everyone go?
With my little eye, In the pines, where the sun never shines, and it shivers for the whole night through. My love, where did you sleep last night? Not even your mother knows.
It goes on the line, René. Don't pretend like I haven't said it so many times before. For I have. And you know it.
But the line is for fishing.
No, the line is for knickers and draws.
No, the line is to hang the fish. To dry the fish. That is why I put it there in the first place.
But we don't even fish. That is the problem.
I wanted to start it. Yeah, I wanted to start fishing. Always have. I'm saving the space. I have plans with it.
Okay, I see. Big plans. Javel. Uh-huh.
One day I'll leave this fucking city. I'm fucking better.
Me too. I have nothing left for Jutland. I want to do better. I want to go and do sick things in County Cork.
I fucking love Ireland. I think my soul is actually bound to the County Cork.
Oh, don't even start about it. You always copy me. I cannot ever have anything for myself in this house. You always do this. You always go for my things and you come for my things and you start to try to make them your things. I am fucking sick of this. We cannot keep living together like this. You don't even have your own things. You don't even have anything that you like yourself, and I cannot handle it anymore. You are copying my personality, you are copying my looks, you're copying my wall decor, and you're stealing my posters. I am sick of this, René. This has to stop.
The fuck's up now? I told you that I like Ireland like a person, you know. That is a normal thing to like for a girl my age. County Cork is very nice. I don't see the problem. Or at least I've heard it's not, and never been. Fuck's sake, Rita! The fuck are you out of your pissing mind? As if not the fucking humping pillow, you sick fuck. Ow. Just don't touch me with that thing, you damn dog. You know if you touch me with that thing, I might get sick, and if I get sick, I can never leave. You know, moving, it's a big deal to me.
Uh-huh. You should have thought about that before you started taking my ideas and stealing all my dreams and hopes and stuff for the future. You know, we have been over this, and at least I hump dreaming of County Cork like I always have.
I like it too. My feelings towards it is real too. I like County Cork. I think I can do better in County Cork or with County Cork or in however way I can be with County Cork. It's just a soul feeling, and I think we both have it.
Shut up! I'm sick of this.
Stop!
Cork is my thing. Okay?
Fuck off.
Save yourself for Gotland or Jutland or godforsaken North Zealand. I don't care. Cork has always been my thing. And I've been telling you about this ever since I moved in here. Ever since I moved into Canada. I've probably been saying it since the day I was born. Who knows? But what I'm saying is it's been a long time, and I've had this dream for so long, and now you come and you just take it out of my hand like I'm serving it to you on a silver platter. I'm sick of this, okay? I'm sick of this. I don't want this anymore. We can't live together like this. I want to move, and it probably will be County Cork, just wherever the furthest away from you I can get, because you take my things, you take my dreams, you feed it to yourself. You just gobble, 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 and it never. What I'm saying is get your own devotions, you little bitch. Stop copying my manners, stop copying my things, stop copying my look, okay? We just live together. It's not meant to be like this, okay? I'm out the second I can, okay? We just gotta make this a better place for the time being, and with that I can put the clothes on the line, yeah? For while I live here, you're not gonna fish. I don't like the smell, and you're probably not gonna fish at all. For you won't ever get your shit together and start learning anything. You just get another hobby, and then this one will be out the winter, like all of your dreams. But please don't touch County Cork, okay? I want to move there by myself, and I want to start over by myself, and I don't want you anywhere near. Fingers out the pants, and it's all gonna be okay. You can move to a different town. There's lots of towns in Jutland, and there's lots of towns in Gotland, and there's lots of towns in all of Denmark, and they're all waiting for you.
I will never leave, will I? I will never leave, will I? I will never leave, I will never leave, I will never ever leave. Never ever will I leave, ever will I ever leave.
I don't know whose big mouths have been telling you these filthy fucking lies, but whatever you've heard, it's not true. You know, Donya and I, still together, feel very happy. promised in paper that cigarettes can remove the spores. As by a heterosexual couple, they made their own smoke machine, so the cigarettes can be inhaled so deeply, clear the lungs from the hurting damp. The mildew's taken over. It's spreading town to town and no one's doing a thing to control it. The investors sit in cushions far away. They do not see the distress within the walls. They do not see the haunting or the hurting. Down on the 8th floor, she can't leave the house. The water forsakes both trash and treasures, and she's afraid, so afraid she buries herself within the walls of her own bedroom, the moldy apartment she shares with 4 other girls. The property owner lurks the walls, locks the gates to prey, making even more money for himself in the hidden recorders and their changing situations. And while he thrives, she convinces herself that a bacteria has entered her brain. She's gotten very used to it. So used to it that she thinks she'll die if she ever goes outside where he roams. I just think it's a bit funny. Donya never mentioned anyone's such name. I hate to be the one to be throwing accusations out there, but I think you're the one spreading lies around town. Well, I know we'll get married. Known that all along. We'll be perfect for each other. But I have the slight feeling she might be a little too shy to ask. Maybe time just isn't right yet because of the live-in situation. But I'm in no rush. I think she might be secretly saving up the money for a ring. Because she really likes me. She said so, yeah.
op på gangen. På en elevator. Sluk. Jeg hader børn, der skriger. Jeg hader børn, der gør mig galt. Hold mund, Marianne. Hold mund.
Daddy, Daddy, I've seen the spring. Sunshine we shine today will bring. If yours the prairies all life will sing. Angels dust fairies much joy will bring. Our homes asleep, gone forevermore. The time stood still since he knocked our door. The bells are ringing from door to door. We'll all be buried with the mites and swore. Daddy, Daddy, I've seen the spring. Sunshine we shine today will bring. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Miss Moonshine will bring the tears away. Miss Moonshine brightens all every day. Tra la 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 la. Miss Moonshine Hun was heaven sent. La 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 la. Miss Moonshine brew babes paid her rent. Tra la 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 la. La 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 la. Miss Moonshine brings the tears away. Miss Moonshine brightens every day. Moonshine Hans, heaven sent. Moonshine brew babe pays the rent.
Donya likes to go to the places I've never heard of, the houses I don't know exist. She just wants to show me, I reckon, the people I've never met before that she holds so dear. She just wants to introduce me to all of them, all of her world. She wants me to be a part of it, a part of everything she has. With my little art, I spy. With my little eye, I spy. With my little wild blue yonder. She holds the universe. She holds all of Jutland. The complex, the county, all wants to be just like her.